Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody out there in Beer Ventures land? It's Elevated DNS again, back with another live. Kind of like the way the last one went, so I thought, hey, you know what? I'm going to do it again. So today I got another 2 beers. We're just going to wait a little bit, make sure everybody's in that's going to come in. I watched the last one back, and I did kind of rush it. I mean, this isn't an edited video. This is live. I'm actually going to be opening this and pouring it live. So I guess it could be a little bit more chilling together, chilling with you, having a beer. I don't know if you guys saw the beers in the thumbnail or on my Instagram story. I got a Raspberry Vanilla IPA from Sudwerk Brewing, and they're out of Davis, California. It's called Sherby. I'll put it on screen in a little bit. Like I said, we're just going to give it some time for everybody to gather, everybody to get on their iPhones or iPads or computers. All I'm doing is drinking a beer. Maybe you're drinking a beer. Who knows? I hope you are. It's 9:30 at night. It's a Wednesday, hump day. You know, it's getting a little warmer out there. So, all right. So, again, it's me, Elevated DNS. That's how you can find me on Instagram. You can find the Beer Ventures Instagram page now also. Just search Beer Ventures Official on Instagram. I only have a few posts on there, but slowly I'll be adding to that. I have been sitting on a lot of photos of beers and videos of beers, a couple reviews. I've been swamped with work the last couple weeks, and I've kind of just been focusing on that. Finally getting the chance to breathe a little bit, so here we are, back again. So let's jump into it now. Let me get this out of the way here. Oh, let me get the logo back up. All right, so first up, we got this beer called Sherby. Sherby, I think that's like a Sherby, I don't know. And it's a little Volkswagen bus. I don't quite remember where we grabbed this one from. It might have been Smart Time, might have been Red Carpet Liquor in Upland, might have been Valero. I don't even know. It could have been given to me by somebody. But go out and find it. Call some places. I've called some liquor stores ahead of time to see if they have a specific beer, and that usually saves me some time from driving around, especially if I'm looking for a specific beer. So here's this one, Raspberry Vanilla IPA. Let's see, 7% ABV. You can see that up here at the top. That's not bad for what looks to be a fruity beer, but hey, I might be jumping ahead here. Raspberry sherbet inspired Indian pale ale brewed with raspberry, vanilla, and lactose. That sounds delicious. I love raspberries in drinks and stuff. Blackberries, on the other hand, they're not my favorite, but raspberries I love. So the hops that are in this IPA are Sultana, Mosaic, and Eldorado hops. There you go. This is, again, it's called Sherby from Sudwerk Brewing out of Davis, California. And this is a milkshake style IPA. California craft lager since 1989. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Let me try to get the beer mic going just so you can hear that pop. That was perfect. Turn that off. All right, so there was the crack from popping it open. Let me give it a sniff straight out of the can. Let's see. Oh, that's a tough one. Kind of smells like a strawberry beer, but I guess raspberries and strawberries have a lot in common with their seeds and stuff. What I heard from some people is strawberry beers or strawberry drinks are harder to make. They come out tasting a little plasticky because of their seeds or something. I don't know. I might just be talking out of my ass here for all I know. But here, let's go ahead and give this a pour. It smells good. It smells really good. Okay. Nice and clear. There you have it. That is Sherby from Sudwerk Brewing. And this is a milkshake style IPA. Filtered, of course. Look at that. That's actually the color you guys are seeing is exactly what it looks like to me. I could turn this up just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm seeing right there. That's kind of crazy looking. Keep in mind that I have this huge camera rig right in front of my face, and I can only see this through the screens that are in front of me. That's how big this whole rig is. But in case you're ever wondering why I missed the cup or why I'm having trouble reading something off the can, I'm looking at it through a screen, and I don't know if there's a delay, but it kind of throws me off. Either way, here we go. Let me give this a proper sniff test. This reminds me a lot of some of Almanac's sours, maybe even some Prairie sours. It's a sour ale. That's what it smells like. It doesn't smell super sour. You know, sometimes with the super sour ales, you get some of that bad breath smell. This one does not have that, so I'm not expecting it to be tart. Wait, what am I talking about? It's not a sour ale. It's an IPA. I'm totally lost here. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so here's the IPA. Let me give it another sniff test. Yeah, it's what's throwing me off is the fact that you can really smell a lot of fruit in it, and it really does smell like an Almanac sour or something like that. I'm just gonna dive right into the taste. Let's see what we give this baby. Wow, that is actually very, very, very delicious. Wow, that was really good. Let me give it another taste here. Wow. That is surprisingly, well, I don't want to say surprisingly because the can obviously caught my attention. But that is very good. Wow. Oh man, if there was ever a beer I wanted to share with people that didn't know about craft beer, this would be it. For it to be an IPA, I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about IBUs, but IBUs is the measurement of bitterness in beer. This is like 10, 15, so anybody can deal with this. In my opinion, it's like a 10 or 15, maybe even lower. There's no bitterness to it at all. You can taste that it's a beer. It doesn't taste like just any other drink. It tastes like a beer. It tastes like an IPA, but the bitterness is not overpowering. And then you kind of get the fruit essence in the background, like very lightly. I guess it kind of balances the hoppiness, and it just makes it a very, very enjoyable beer. I absolutely love this. Sudwerks, you guys knocked it out of the park with this one. Let me give it another taste. Wow, that is very good. It's very light, very, I like to say crispy. It is refreshing. I mean, I just want more and more and more of it. It's a very good beer. If you guys can find this, I don't remember where I picked this up. It could have been Smart Time Liquor in Grand Terrace. They are off of Barton Road and the 215. Or it could have been Red Carpet Liquor in Upland right off the 210. Then again, just check anywhere you can pick up craft beer around you. Hit them up, ask them if they got any beer from Sudwerk Brewing out of Davis. I definitely recommend this to anybody. Let me check the chat. Okay. I'm just taking a break between beers. Again, the last live that I did, I felt like it was kind of rushed. So I'm just taking my time with this one, just chilling, laying back, enjoying the beer. This is absolutely delicious, though. I'm in love with it. Yeah, and it's not even super cold. So it's not a beer that gets bad when it gets warmer. So this I would probably take hiking. This, oh man, it would be an amazing beer to take hiking. 7% ABV. Again, it has raspberries, raspberry, vanilla, and lactose in it. It's a milkshake style IPA. And, I'm just going to come right out and say it. I don't think I've given this ever, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm lying. I might have gave it before, but I'm giving it now a 5 out of 5 stars for this one. Amazing job, Sudwerks. Amazing job. I'm in love with this one. But let me put this one to the side because I don't want to bore you guys talking about the same beer. Let me pour the rest of this in the cup so it can all stay cool together in the meantime. Maybe the wife wants to come over here and try this. I don't know. But let me set this one in the background. So, first beer down. Again, this was, for those that just tuned in, this is Sherbet. It's called Sherbet. It looks like an ice cream, maybe. Sherbet, a Sherbet ice cream. Yeah, ice creams, cones. But there's no cone in this one, I'll tell you that. Nope. So, raspberries, vanilla, IPA, Sultana, Mosaic, and Eldorado hops. This is an absolutely incredible beer. I definitely recommend it to everybody. Go out and find it because that's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go out and find another one of these because it was delicious. All right, let's set this to the side. Next beer we got up. Almost the same colors. Pretty crazy. I don't know how many beers in the fridge, so I'm just trying to drink them because they're probably going to break the shelves in there. The shelves are made of glass, so I need to start downing this. So again, I don't know where I picked this one up. This is a Huckleberry Sour, dark sour ale, and this is another 7%er. As you remember, the last beer we had was a 7%. This one comes out of Owl Farm Unique Fermentations. Pretty cool name, not gonna lie. Keep refrigerated Vista beer, 7% ABV. Let me see if I could read some of the other stuff that's on here. They're out of Vista, California. That's down by San Diego. It doesn't really say much else about the beer. Here, let me take it out of here. As I said, I got this huge camera rig right in front of me, so it makes it hard to read. This has been treated to reduce gluten. Oh, okay. So it has reduced gluten. As many people know, beer is just liquid bread. At least that's what the guys on Beer Venture say. How much bread did you drink? Oh, there's a description. How did I miss that? I completely just missed it. All right, let's read this description. It says, what is commonly referred to as the huckleberry, which has quickly become one of my favorite berries, belongs to several different species of plants, closely related to the common blueberry. It has a similar flavor to blueberries, but with a greater level of acidity and a heightened sweetness. Huckleberry dark sour ale is kettle sour. Sorry, I gotta get rid of this price tag to try to read this. This is live and unscripted, folks. Let's see. I guess I could. Okay, let's see. Similar to blueberries, but with a greater level of acidity and a heightened sweetness, Huckleberry Dark Sour Ale is kettle soured and brewed to complement the natural dark fruit flavors of the huckleberry, with added notes of cacao, raisins, and dark cherry from the darkened caramelized malts and dark Belgian candy sugar. Man, this sounds absolutely delicious. The only thing that scared me was the acidity thing. But I like acidity. What I don't like is when a beer is overly tart or overly sour. I don't know if I attribute acidity to sour. I don't know. Maybe, I could just be talking out of my butt here. And most of the time I am. So here we go. Thank you, Owl Farms. Let me turn on this opening the can microphone. Get this beer out of the way. All right, microphone on. Here we go. Let's see what this one sounds like. Okay, I opened the other one better. Here, let me turn off this mic. Perfect. Okay, and let's just go for the pour. Let me get the fresh glass here. Oh, not what I was expecting at all. Not what I was expecting at all. What the? Well, there you have a dark sour ale. First dark sour ale I've ever had. Oh, that's great. It's really red if you look at it from certain angles. Let me see. I'm going to turn the ISO up on this camera. Just make the beer bright. It's kind of the color that I'm seeing right there, but not as bright as what you guys are seeing. All right, let me turn it back down because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. All right, let me give this a sniff test. Whoa, it's a very, very faint aroma, but I would probably say it kind of smells like a red wine, but barely. Like I'm reaching. Give me another second here. Yeah, it smells like a grape juice or a wine or a red wine or it does smell a little berryish or fruityish. I don't know, like a black cherry almost. I'm just naming a bunch of fruit here. But there you have, that's the sniff test for it. Actually has me very intrigued. The description on the can, the color of the beer, the aroma that it has me very intrigued here. Let me give it the taste test. Here we go. Whoa. That's a crazy roller coaster. At first, it hits you like it wants to be just a straight up sour, like it's going to come. I'm not saying it is sour at first, but it's just when it hits your tongue, it gives you that be prepared for what's coming next type of flavor. And then that quickly dissipates, and it's just like a nice, smooth ride down to. It's gone now. It's pretty much gone at this point. The flavor slowly dissipates in your mouth, but it never quite peaks in any direction. So it's not overly sour, overly tart, overly beery. It's pretty well balanced. Let me give it another taste here. I would actually liken this more to a juice. Definitely a juice or a wine. I don't know if my beer friends out there would like this, like go out of their way for this. I like it, but I don't know how much it leans into the beer sector. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more juice or a little more wine. At 7%, well, I mean, obviously. Let me give it another taste here. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting taste. It's an interesting ride. I wish there was more people here to give you their take on it, because it's really hard to describe. It definitely leans more to the sweeter, winier side of the beers instead of the hoppier, more bitter side. So there you have it. I guess this one I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. 2.8 to 3 out of 5. I liked it. It's a great beer, but it's a sipper, definitely a sipper. And it's one that I would probably share with more beer friends. So we can all give our take on what we're tasting, because it's definitely a roller coaster of flavors. Very confusing, but I like it. The beer seems to be low on carbonation. Let me taste it again. Yeah, so this is definitely light on the carbonation. Not quite as light as a nitro beer, but it's kind of like I've just let it sit out too long, which I don't think I've done. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it's supposed to taste. It's supposed to taste like a beery wine, because that's my description of it. Yeah. All right, well, let's end it there. Thank you very much to everybody that tuned in. Here we go with their first beer. Let me move this stuff from here. Again, this is live and unscripted. So let me put this one to this side, and let me grab the other one that I'm very excited to finish. So there you have it, guys. The 2 beers that I reviewed tonight. This is Elevated DNS. You can find me on Instagram. Here's my Instagram handle. There you have it. You can find me at elevated_DNS. I usually post more to my stories than I do to my actual post or my timeline. So just keep a lookout, and I'll be recommending beers or recommending new spots to pick up beer, or spots that have good food and beer, because we're all going to be a little hungry after drinking a couple beers. So just keep a lookout on my stories. Also, keep a lookout on our Instagram page. Sorry, I don't have a layer made for that to put it up on the screen, but it's just at Beer Ventures Official on Instagram. That's it, Beer Ventures Official. And you'll find our Instagram page. We're slowly going to be building that up, taking everybody away from my personal page. That's elevated_DNS, and hopefully posting a lot more beer on the Beer Ventures Instagram page. Again, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Elevated DNS Reviews Live. Super long name, but I'll come up with something better. All right, so there you have it, the 2 beers of the night. One from Sudwerk Brewing out of Davis, California. This was a milkshake style IPA. It was absolutely delicious. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I would definitely go out of my way for it, and I'm actually going to do that. So I'm going to call around, see who's got it, and I'm going to go pick up more of it. Absolutely delicious. And then second up, we had this Huckleberry Sour, dark sour ale. As you can tell, it's definitely dark. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should have read it, but either way, here's this Huckleberry Sour. Huckleberry has quickly become one of my favorite berries and beers. Let me see if I could find another one that I can show you in my collection. Here's another beer with Huckleberry that was absolutely delicious. This comes from Golden Road Brewing and Lazy Dog. Huckleberry Haze, you can see it right there. Absolutely delicious beers. I got another one somewhere. They have different variations. Oh, I got it right here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Here's the other one that they had. IPA with huckleberries. Absolutely delicious beer. So if you're ever in the Ontario area and you're looking for a good spot to get some food and beer, they got a restaurant, Lazy Dog, and they got good beer. Definitely recommend them. Sorry, just putting the can back. Let me see if I could zoom out. Oh no, that's as much as this zooms out. I was going to show you guys the rest of the wall here. I got hundreds of cans in this room, And so whenever I get a new beer, I try to see if I've already had one of that company's brews before, and or I'll compare it to something I've had. And again, this one I was comparing it to, well, at least the aroma, to an Almanac sour or a Prairie sour without being too sour. And well, yeah. Again, there you have it. I'm rambling off a little bit. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of me going live and reviewing some beer. Until next time, keep an eye out on our Instagram page, my personal Instagram page, and our YouTube. Cheers. Have a good night. Cha-ching.